They say you were born in the small town of Harvest, and apparently you've lived there your whole life. The trouble is, you wake up one morning with amnesia and can't remember any of it. The place you call home has become a nightmarish parody of a 1950s Norman Rockwell nuclear community, with David Lynch as the mayor. Steeped in the kind of diseased, 50s small-town Americana one might expect to find in a Lynch movie, Harvester tells the tale of Steve, an ordinary, clean-cut, 80s kind of guy who wakes up one morning to find himself in a picket fence nightmare. He has no memory of who he is or how he came to be. A freakish town of Stepford-esque Luddites surrounds him, and he discovers that he is mere days away from a prearranged marriage to the local hottie of whom he has no memory. The townsfolk of Harvest, population 51 and inbreeding, speak in odd tones of the lodge, a local secret order, initiation into which is the lifelong goal of many. But just what is the lodge, and what can it tell Steve about his new tainted reality? That's for them to know, and you, the player, to find out. At its heart, Harvester is a typical adventure game. There are plenty of puzzles, none unreasonably tough, and all relatively logical. And the standard method of breaking and entering to steal objects that clearly belong to other people serves you well. But what sets Harvester so far apart from other adventure games and horror games is its cheerfully mean-spirited attitude towards its characters. Harvester makes absolutely no compromises in its approach, and what was intended as horrific satire can easily come across as hateful. The plot is riddled with bizarre behavior, twisted sex, murder, mutilation, and arson. Yet for those with strong stomachs and wills, Harvester is a refreshing breath of foul air. With 6 days to figure out what the hell's going on, you set out each morning, getting to know the town and its eccentric inhabitants, completing the hateful tasks you must perform to gain admittance to the lodge. If you enjoy movies like Blue Velvet, Hellraiser, and the Twin Peaks series, Harvester is right up your dark little alley. Harvester isn't doing anything revolutionary for the horror genre, but it's an extremely creepy game, featuring tried and true adventure mechanics with entertaining twists and some truly disturbing full-motion video segments.
Mother.